My name is Kgotso and I'm 21 years of age and I live in Soweto, Diepkloof. I have bipolar, type 2 bipolar. I wake up in the morning and I take antidepressants. I take 2 tablets. It took time to adjust to the medication. Taking medication every day in the morning, it's not something you used to. I'm not a person who cries a lot, but then during my depression, I used to cry a lot. My sleeping pattern was disturbed, and I was aggressive, was moody a lot, and I just wanted to be alone at times. What I was hearing when I say I hear voices was like conversations in my head. It was conflicting conversations, and another thing is that they were racing thoughts. So I was thinking a lot of things at once, and it's something that I wasn't used to. But it was a problem because I couldn't function normally, like a normal person would. I went to go see a psychologist and I explained all my symptoms to him, and he prescribed me a psychiatrist. That's where I got my diagnosis and the cocktail, the medication that worked for me from day one. And I was happy that there's something that was done. I accepted. I don't want to be in denial. Living in denial, it's like taking 10 steps back. You feel normal again, and you realize that, look, this is reality, and you have to live this way in order to keep your life in check. The fact that I'm able to eat again, like normally I'm able to sleep again, my moods are in check, they're stable, and that's important. I learned that exercising releases your endorphins, so it's the happy mood. So exercise, like 30 minutes exercise, just releases endorphins. It decreases the symptoms or the effects of depression. I have a routine. I have a workout plan. I wake up in the morning like, okay, I'm not feeling so well, and I think to myself, maybe 30 minutes or 45-minute run will work for me. And I just go out, and when I come back, I'm in a happy mood. I wouldn't say when you have a mental illness you're abnormal. It's just that you need some intervention in order to make you feel normal. Medication helps you to function in normally. Last year it was like, let me buy a book, like, to keep all my thoughts, and when I'm depressed, like, write everything down, so that I can show my psychologist. Well, I write about what's depressing me at that present moment. I refer to it like 10 days later, and be like, okay, this is how I was feeling. So how am I feeling now, and what are my thoughts about what I wrote? It has taught me to learn more about myself and grow a thick skin. I take down quotes quite a lot just to motivate myself and just to keep on moving forward. Quotes like these, like mind over matter, guts over fear, mental health over stigma, and stuff like that. And with mental health over stigma is that I value mental health and I don't value stigma. People think that what they don't see does not exist. So yeah, that's the factor that we live with, we mental ill people. So all they see is just behavior, and they think that we have abnormal behavior, and whereas it's not, it's the illness. And when we show those aggression and symptoms, then they think that we being unreasonable human beings. The stigma is what's making people not seek help, and some people do not understand that when you're depressed, and it could be a mental problem, it leads them to not seeking help. Stigma is the negative way of looking at things. It doesn't make me angry, it just makes me motivated more, that I know about these things and I live in the community. So this is a chance to educate people and be the voice. And there are a lot of mental illness cases, and because of the stigma, people don't want to come out and be like, okay, I live with this illness. I mean, a lot of people do live with this illness, and it's apparent, it's reality. So today we're going to be talking about mental health awareness. Our focal point is going to be bipolar mood disorder, which is an illness I'm living with. So what kind of medication do I take? I take antipsychotics and antidepressants. So the antidepressants keep my mood level stabilized. Then antipsychotics I take for insomnia and my appetite. If I don't take my medication, I don't eat so much. If I don't take my medication, I get insomnia. I take my medication every day in the morning and late at night. I've learned that talking about it helps because I was too secretive. I was suicidal at some point, and so I learned that being secretive won't help me anyway. At first, I was afraid of the label. People stigmatize people with mental illnesses, right? So I just shied away from the stigma. But now I'm open about it and I talk to everybody about it. So the one thing that people misunderstand, and this is a stigma attached to mental illnesses, is that what we don't understand is attributed to witchcraft or ancestors or something like that. So we need to understand that even though we don't see the mental illness, but we can see the effects of the mental illnesses on the person, we need to educate ourselves on these kind of illnesses. Don't joke about mental illnesses. We have to take mental illnesses as equivalent to physical illnesses. We mentally ill people, we don't seek pity, just acknowledgement and to stop the stigma, and that's it. That was what you